It's Matt Webley here. Hope you're doing all right. In this video, I want to talk to you about what's stopping you from making 10k per month or a six-figure a year business in software as a service now. And the truth is, it's not what it was before, right? So I've been on calls all day today. So I've got a one-to-one mentorship group of people that are building software as a service using AI. And I've got a group coaching group of people that are building software as a service businesses with AI. And I've had probably total 3 hours calls, and then I did a one-to-one one for a bit. So I've probably been on the phone for best part of 4 hours today, talking to people that I've been spending the last few months of their life building software as a service businesses with AI. Now, the common thing amongst all of them is none of them are devs, none of them are coders, none of them know how to speak the languages of computers, and all of them are, I would say, 90, 95 or 100% of the way there to building their app. So when I say building their app, I'm talking polished, I'm talking full-featured SaaS that solves a problem. Most of it's B2B, not all of it, but most of it's B2B, that solves a problem very, very well, at least as well as solutions that have taken years to build and presumably hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars to build. They're all able to do it. So these are non-tech, non-coding, not AI experts. These are normal people that just wanted to build a better life. And what would have stopped them building that better life before would have been the technical barrier to building software as a service. It's high, or it was high before. You need human devs that can code, or you need to know how to code. You've got to know about servers and security and databases and authorization and all kinds of stuff, technical barriers to get into the industry before you can even essentially open your doors and start taking on paying customers. Now, what I'm really pleased to hear about today is, because they are my first students, my mentees that are going through this process are now at the right, let's get some customers stage. And a couple of them have actually already made money with what they've done through this training. So that's awesome. So one of them has made a bunch of sales, and another one has made a couple of sales, but doing something slightly off-piste, as I call it, but still made hundreds of dollars at it. So all of these people came to me as civilians, normal folk, not Elon Musk types, not Mark Zuckerberg types, not business entrepreneurial geniuses or coding geniuses. What's that weirdo guy that invented Ethereum? We're not talking about like Vitalik Buterin or something. I don't know how you say his name. We're not talking about these kind of savant genius, and I'm not saying Mark Zuckerberg's a savant, but like I'm not saying these savant genius like techie types. I'm talking normal folk like you and me. I failed my A-levels, all of them. I got a E in general studies. That's all I got. I failed and dropped out of my uni course, and I can build software as a service now. Like, I can build it. I'm not super academic. I'm definitely not technical. If I ever had any tech abilities, they're long gone. Like, I am not a tech guy. I'm a business, sales, marketing, entrepreneurial type. I'm the driving force of business. I'm not a tech type. And what was the biggest thing that would stop you starting a business before in this space was the tech stuff. And now that's gone. Trust me when I say this, anybody can build software as a service. Not everybody is though. Most people don't even know it even exists as an opportunity because a year ago it didn't. But now the AI is doing all of the coding. I've got students really going off piste. I've got like students on my group coaching things telling me, well, they're not using Replit now, they're using Cursor and Railway, and they're like really going off piste. These are non-technical types. Like the guy that's on the call, he's a pilot, which is cool, isn't it? Hey, clearly to be a pilot, you've got to be a smart guy, but he's a pilot. He ain't a coder, and he's telling me he's going off piste, building this and building that and other stuff. Like, my point is, it's got really easy. It's got really easy. So now, the thing that would have stopped you a year ago, which is the technical side of it, is now being done by AI and AI agents at a level whereby literally anybody can do it. Anybody can build software now, which is absolutely nuts. Bonkers. If I didn't see it every day, I wouldn't believe what's happening. So then, what's stopping you? If you can build a product now, which you can, they are all very good at building product. All of them. The least technical people you would ever imagine. The entrance qualifications to apply for mentorship with me does not come down to your technical ability. I don't even take it into account because I know genuinely you don't need any tech skills. So what would have stopped you a year ago building 10K a month business is not what would stop you now. So what would stop you now from building a software as a service business? Now you can create a product in a few weeks, definitely in a few months, using AI and AI agents. And I don't mean a few months of slaving away. It's blooming fun. You tell it to do something and you leave it for 5 minutes and it does it. And then you come back once you've had a cup of tea, tell it to do something else and you leave it for 8 minutes and it's done it. Like, we're not talking slogging. We're not talking cold face, sweating, hard work. It's fun. Honestly, it's so fun. So what's stopping you? Right, what is stopping you now is everything else, right? Having the business foresight to recognize which problem to solve. That's stopping people. They don't know what problem to solve. They don't know what software to create. That's one thing that stops them, because you start building the wrong thing, nothing's saving you. The best sales and marketing in the world isn't going to save you if you're building the wrong thing. So that's the fundamental start of it. And not everybody's cut out to make those decisions. And that is exactly why having a mentor guide you through the process that has been in business for over 20 years, sold in all different business models, all different niches, and had good success, done over $23 million and counting in sales online. It's why having somebody like that, aka me, and if you're interested in working with me, there's a book a call link down below. You can chat, see if we're a good fit. If we are, we can talk about maybe me mentoring you through this process. But you build the software with the AI, and now it's about having the right idea and the right idea for you and developing it and making sure it's got the right product feature mix and that the features are satisfying the problem properly, so it's got the benefits. And then once you've built it together, it's about tying in all the other stuff, the little stuff that maybe beginner SaaS developers wouldn't even think about. A privacy policy, which AI writes. Terms and conditions, which AI writes, but you've got to know about it. You know, hooking up Stripe, which AI does, and creating a sales page, which again, AI writes, but it's like knowing how to put all the pieces together. Because if you just say, AI, write me a sales letter, it'll be rubbish. And if you say, I don't know, it can help you do everything now, everything. All the stuff that would have stopped you. But it can't do everything yet itself. When it can, I don't know. I don't know. But right now it can't. And you've got a window of time of at least a few years, I would have thought, whereby you can still add value. Choosing the right problem to solve. Building the right software with the right features. And identifying what that is and what it should be. And packaging it up in a way that makes sense. For example, nobody ever talks about it, but like one of my mantras, if you like, has always been make software with as few clicks as possible. You see some software and they're like 3 clicks to do something that could do it in 1 click. You know, it's making easy to use software that's actually useful and helpful and designed nice and all that stuff. But AI and AI agents do 99% of that. So then you've got to put the other jigsaw pieces in place. A good sales process that gives away free trials and persuades people. Did you hear that? I don't know if that picked up on camera. A good sales process that persuades people, but to give away free trials, which is easy. And then the marketing vehicles to get traction, start getting traction. And all of those pieces, now 95% of it can be done with AI and AI agents. So why aren't 95% of people doing it? Because they don't know what pieces, and they don't know a good piece from a bad piece, and they can't put the puzzle together. That's what I help you do. I help guide you through putting the puzzles together, and I'm so proud of all my mentees to get to 95 or 100% complete with their app, a saleable app with no tech, no dev skills. And it's like, it blows me away. So now, and I'm loving it, this is the exciting bit for me, and it's the scary bit for them. It's like, how do we get customers? And that's what I've been doing for the last 20 odd years online, how to get customers. And that's what we're pushing into now. So I'm actually excited about phase 2. I thought it would be a lot quicker, but I had one of my mentees today, Tim, bless him, tell me, Matt, and he said this on a group call, Matt, you were right. You were actually right. And I love that he gave me props for this. I've spent the last 2 months titivating, and he didn't use the words titivating, but tweaking here and there and polishing and doing this and changing that on his software. And he's like, this was ready 2 months ago, like you said. And I said, it was. And this is something that I'm learning in this process of mentoring people. I've got to push progress. Progress and speed is everything. Perfection is procrastination. Stop trying to make it perfect. Let's just get MVP out. And I've got to really push hard with my new guys. I've got 3 new guys, 3 new one-to-one mentees that are starting calls tomorrow. So they're starting the process now, and I've got to push harder with them. I'm not going to let them have 3 weeks to decide on their idea, which we did with the first ones. Hopefully they got it in the first week, but if they didn't, some of them 3 weeks in, maybe even pushing 4 weeks in to get an idea. No. We're going to have an idea by this time next week. 1 week to come up with an idea, and then we push forwards. So I'm iterating my process of coaching and mentoring for this process, and it's just getting better. So like this recorded training stuff in my program, but the bulk of the learning is from me, live on calls. And that's how I want it. But what I'm doing is I'm going through the process this time of taking that recorded training that could be 1-2 hours per module, and essentially condensing it down into 1 page. It's not 1 page, it's a little bit longer, but 1 page of coaching notes that I can teach in one session. So I'm navigating the process of taking normal everyday people, civilians if you like, with no entrepreneurial skills, no experience in business, no coding or tech abilities, and I'm in the process of refining the process to turn them, like a boot camp, turn them from regular civilians into AI SaaS founders. And the truth is, going back to the original question, what's stopping you from building a 10K a month business? It's definitely not the tech side of it. It's not the AI side of it. That stuff has actually made this possible. There is no way I could take regular civilians on this journey. No way. A year ago. Just wouldn't have happened. They couldn't have built the software. They couldn't have written the sales letter. They couldn't have designed the software. They couldn't have come up with, they couldn't have done any of it. None of it. They'd have needed deep pockets or coding expertise. They have none of it. And now the only thing stopping them from a 10K per month business plus is their willingness to execute. If they keep pushing, in my mind, there's not a chance that any of them will fall short of a 10K a month business. Earnings disclaimer, I don't promise anything. I don't promise any money. Never have, never will. Can't click the buttons for you. Can't do stuff for you. But honestly, it's never been easier, never been better to start your own business, especially in software as a service, because it's sticky, remotely run, can be passive and faceless, etc., etc. Never been a better time. And now, normal people have got the best opportunity ever that they've ever seen put in front of them on a silver platter. Is that a thing? Spoon-fed silver platter, and that's what I do. So I am so confident now that we've gone past this blooming perfectionist stage, and people are starting to go, yeah, I'm ready, Matt. Yeah, I'm ready, Matt. Yeah, I'm ready, Matt. And they're starting to make the first sales and stuff. Like, I am so confident now that this journey, for those that take it, is going to end up prosperous and probably be the best thing they ever did when they look back on it. How's your life? How's your existence? What's stopping you building a 10K per month business? Is it that you don't know what to do? Is it that you're not willing to do it? Is it that you are willing, but you don't know what the next steps are? Whatever it is, I've got some links down below. Check them out. Maybe they'll help. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.